It's a wonderful day in West Virginia. Welcome to the Daily 304 Innovators and Entrepreneurs feature. Here at the Daily 304, we are committed to sharing the wealth, beauty, opportunity, and innovation that's here in wonderful Almost Heaven, West Virginia. Today we are joined by Ariana Shives. She's with the West Virginia Digital Identity Technology Hub. They are leading the development of next-generation trusted digital identity solutions that will drive growth in not only West Virginia, but the entire country. Ariana, thanks so much for joining us today on the Daily 304.
Thanks so much for having me, Andy. I'm excited to be here.
We're going to be talking about really important things today with digital identity, security, and personal security. Let's dive right in and talk about a little bit about the West Virginia Digital Identity Technology Hub, what it does and how it works.
Absolutely. So the Digital Identity Hub, or WVDITH, which isn't actually that much shorter, is an initiative that we're hoping will position West Virginia as a leader in digital identity solutions. We're really focused on developing secure and equitable digital identity technologies.
The interesting thing, what I've learned so far from you and others, is that this affects industries that are really part of our personal lives: finance, education, healthcare. And it's really important and something that's overlooked, but becoming more and more important as technology advances. Could you talk a little bit about that, please?
Absolutely. I think as our world has become more and more digital in general, digital identity has sort of flown under the radar thus far, but is becoming more and more important as more and more of our lives exist on digital platforms. Digital identity touches everything from logging into your iPhone with your fingerprint or your face to verifying your identity when you log into your bank account or even getting on a plane. Our work has now become really vital for increasing national security as those things become more and more prevalent and as more and more of our identities exist online.
So travel, healthcare, security, all of that information is digital at risk. And that is what I was surprised to learn, that there is a large biosecurity industry in West Virginia already.
Yes. We're extremely lucky. We have some really incredible technology that exists in and around digital identity, biosecurity, authentication, all around West Virginia. And it's not talked about enough, I don't think. So it's really exciting that they're kind of finally getting their day now.
Yep, that's why we're here today. Also talk a little bit about equality and equitable solutions across different communities and different ages, for example. Can you share a little bit about how the program's designed to equitably have this resource utilized in West Virginia?
Absolutely. So we as a team decided that equity was going to be incredibly central to this solution because, exactly like you said, because this applies to all ages. This applies to school children who are learning about protecting their identities for the first time. And it applies to aging parents who are the targets of scam calls. It's also something we're very lucky to have some really incredible community partners who are collaborating with us, who are helping us design inclusive solutions. West Virginia is unique in many ways. And I think one of those is that we hold many populations who are very wary of technology like this, and often for good reason. So we've been really lucky to bring in some community partners who are helping us to design inclusive solutions and learn from those communities about what we can do to, as we build a platform for comprehensive digital identity, to include them and to ensure it's something that makes everyone feel comfortable and secure and empowered.
And also protected, because that's the key end result is my financial data, my health data, it's actually protected, and we know there are security breaches every day. So let's zoom in a little bit and talk about you. You're a West Virginia leader. Talk about why you like to be here and why it's important for you to do this work here in West Virginia.
Absolutely. I think sort of the fundamental piece in West Virginia is West Virginia actually has so many foundational elements to building digital identity that up until now just haven't been connected. So I think this is a really incredible time and a really incredible opportunity to make that happen here. We already have so many of the building blocks, and we get a chance to pull those together into something that will hopefully put us on the map in a way that we haven't been before.
That's wonderful. We have a feature here called Innovation Corner. and we ask successful people like you, what advice would you give other entrepreneurs, leaders, people that are trying to create their purpose? What advice would you give? What one piece of advice would you give in what you've learned in this journey that you've been on so far?
Absolutely. I think the best advice that I can give from a personal standpoint is to always follow your gut. I think your gut will lead you to the right place, particularly when you're doing the right work and when you're doing work that is meaningful and impactful to you.
Ariana, thank you so much for joining us. Could you give us real quick what's the best way to connect with you and the program and the great work that's going on at the Hub?
Absolutely. If you are viewing this, you are likely connected to the Daily 304 and to the Department of Economic Development. We have a really great webpage there that has a contact form that you can use, or you can find me on LinkedIn.
Ariana, thanks so much for joining us on Innovators and Entrepreneurs, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching. Be sure to follow us on all our social media channels at The Daily 304. You can also stay up to date with all the great things happening in beautiful, almost heaven, West Virginia by heading on over to daily304.com. And don't forget, you can get free resources for your business with many of our government services like the SBDC, Business Link, and the West Virginia Department of Economic Development. We'll see you all again next time.